Hi, this is Greg Mulmash from Seattle CoderDojo. This is the fourth video in our Introduction to 2D Game Art series, and we're going to make some bacon as a treat for our dog in the game. In this lesson, we're going to learn about lines and curves. This is one of those things that you should play with for a while to get used to, but it's a good way to start with this exercise. First, we'll need to draw a rectangle. Select the tool, click, hold, draw, let go. Now, when we first create it, we can look under the hood by clicking the Node Editor tool. It's right below the Selector tool. We've got squares in the top left and bottom right that basically tell us the size of the rectangle. If we move them, it's like moving the diagonal arrow at the corner of a shape when it's selected. The circle in the top right is interesting, though. If you click it and pull it down, you round the corners. Pull down to make them more round, up to make them more square. It's great for making web buttons. But to really morph this rectangle, we need to convert it to a true path, which is a shape defined by our anchor points, separated by straight lines or curves. So we'll select our rectangle and select Object to Path from the Path menu. If the Node Editor tool is selected, you'll see 4 diamonds at the corners. Those are your nodes. Click on the top line of the rectangle so just the top nodes get brighter. That means you selected that line. Now go up to the top and click the icon to turn that line into a curve. It's the one that looks like 2 points separated by a curve. When we do that, the anchor points get 2 direction points, the circles, with lines connecting them. We can curve the line by clicking on the circles, holding and pulling them like this. Now let's pull the one on the right down about the same amount. Now let's click on the bottom line, turn it into a curve, and do the same thing by about the same amounts. We've got our basic bacon shape now, but it could also be a long flag in the wind or a scroll. We need to add markings and colors. Let's go back to our selector tool and make sure the bacon is selected. We'll then duplicate it twice. Control D, Control D. We'll move one piece off to the side, and we'll just nudge one piece down a bit. Now we'll select our 2 overlapping wavy rectangles, Shift-click, and select the difference option from the Path menu. Now we have a thinner wavy rectangle. Let's duplicate that twice as well. Control D, Control D. Nudge them so they're separated. Then we'll take the middle one and make it shorter. Maybe nudge it up a bit. Then we'll move the bottom one up. We want to select all of these, but not the one off to the side. So we'll click on an empty space to deselect everything, then go up above them. Click and pull to draw a box around them. That action will select everything that is completely inside the box. Then we'll make the fill color red and the stroke color white. Then, to get that nice black outline, we can take that wavy rectangle we saved off to the side. We'll make its fill empty, make sure it's at the top of the stack, then click on one of its lines. Hold and pull it up to cover the red and white part. Remember to use the arrow keys to nudge things if they're a little off. Then, like in the tennis ball tutorial, we select all from the Edit menu. Then we group from the Object menu. And it's not the most realistic piece of bacon you ever saw, but it looks like bacon. Thanks for watching. I hope you had fun. We'll have more videos for Session 2 in a couple of weeks, or if this has been up for a while, they're already posted. If you're in Seattle, check out www.seattlecoderdojo.com for our upcoming meetups, where we teach kids to code for free 1 Saturday at a time. If you're not in Seattle, check out CoderDojo.com. There are 1,000 independent CoderDojo chapters around the world, dedicated to teaching today's youth the computing skills they'll need tomorrow, for free. Love, peace, and bacon grease. See you soon.